What do you say, Al?
How's Michael Jackson take it?
Do you want a blowjob or something?
That's the one we kept.
I make all the sex sounds with my mouth afterwards. Squish.
I don't care. Stop laughing. Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
Beautiful.
Posted the other day on Instagram about Halloween Kills, and then Carl had commented on that he loved it, and I said, "Great, let's get on and talk about it tomorrow." So
I want to know how you can hate a movie that's called Halloween Kills. Did you expect it to be like The Godfather Part 2?
No,
like,
no. I don't have any expectations for harm.
Who goes first? You go first, or I go first?
Go ahead, Rob.
You tell me why it was. Tell me why it was horrible.
Okay, first of all, I love Halloween. The original Halloween is my favorite horror movie. Always been.
How could you not like this? That's crazy.
I like the last movie. I like the Rob Zombie remakes, not as much as the original, but I like.
Did you see the shot for shot fucking like remake cinematic they did in this movie? For the flashback?
At the beginning?
That was incredible.
And speaking from experience, shot for shot remakes ain't that hard. Copying somebody's homework's not that hard.
But
but just how they did it was a great match. It was a great to like set it in and then put the real actors in and start it.
I understand with horror movies you have to suspend a lot of reason, right? We understand, just like with superhero movies, some things you just have to accept. Michael Myers is going to walk and catch people that runs. I'm not here to complain about that. It's just what happens. People with guns are going to lose a fight to a guy with a knife. I get it.
All 30 of them.
Yeah. I liked parts of the movie. I really liked the last movie. I would say, however you want to grade it, on a scale of 1 to 10, I thought the last one, the 2018,
use an A to F scale.
A to F.
A to F.
A being the best.
Okay, so we're going, grade school here. I would have said the last one was a B plus, A minus. It was very good. Liked it a lot. Wasn't perfect, but very good. This is a C minus. This new one.
Really?
And I really wanted to like it, man. I really did.
Here's why I liked it and why I think it expounds on the first one much better. And now, only reason that I would say that original fans of this don't like it is because they put Jamie Lee Curtis in a hospital bed the whole movie.
That wasn't my biggest problem. I wanted more of her, but that was
because she's like, I want to kill everybody type shit. Let's fucking get it going. The last movie was them setting this trap and her being a fucking scared bitch who never believed her mom. And then it finally came to fruition. And they trapped him in this house.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that when they're riding back and this motherfucker's about to get out because the firefighters and all that shit, you're thinking this is stupid? Or are you thinking like, no, but I'm saying your mindset, are you thinking this is stupid? Or are you like, here we go. This is some Michael Myers shit.
Yeah. Because again, you have to just get rid of some of your, if this was just a regular movie, not a horror movie, I have so much more to complain about.
Now the lore is so Rob Zombie changed all the lore. He changed all the fucking like what the sister meant and all that shit was changed. This went back to the original shit and then added the part of he never shot the dude and shot him in the back of the head and we could have killed him that night and shit.
Which should have killed him that night. I mean,
right. But that part right there is like, I have regret. It was a moment for Jamie Lee Curtis and all that shit. That was the acting part. That's the part of the movie they threw in for that.
They're setting it up for Halloween Ends with that cop and Jamie Lee hunting them down together. They're setting it up. This is
how I look at it. If they're letting these directors tell these stories in like a trilogy form and stuff, I am not mad at this. No expectation. Halloween Kills second movie. I'm thinking like this is what he's doing. They're gonna show that this is the Empire Strikes Back. This is showing that Michael is Darth Vader. He's the fucking. You want to Mortal Kombat this motherfucker in the street? Let's go. She's doing this voiceover saying like it doesn't matter. The evil shit. This goes back to Halloween 3. Yep. You like Halloween, right? It's about the witching hour type shit. This is about the evil that he is. It just and then she's like he just gets stronger and stronger. It was like the Hulk. And
they got crazy.
Superhero movies, there's things you just gotta believe.
They got crazy with Halloween 4 and 5 with the spiritual stuff with Michael Myers.
Fuck them movies. 1 through 3. This one holds up to those.
I like all of them. It just wasn't as good as I expected. I didn't hate the movie. I just expected it to be. I wanted it to be as good as the last.
What I thought? I thought this movie was gonna suck balls. I was like, this is gonna suck the dicks.
I wish I thought that because then I would have liked it.
And then I was like, I'm sitting next to my boy. I was like, yo, you see this shit? He fucking closed the fucking car door so the bitch shot herself in the face. Was amazing. I don't care who you are. That's amazing. This was like Michael Myers had his own Saw movie. It was awesome. It was awesome. That bitch got shot in the face with a Desert Eagle.
I understand with
the door.
I understand with horror movies. I totally get that they are regularly going to have what I would call mediocre actors at times. There was some stuff in here. There was something.
Now the
really
townspeople shit, I get.
Yes.
Now the townspeople shit.
Too much of it.
Too much. Now too much of that, I'll give you that. But that's where the minus comes in. That's where I'd say like, oh, this is a B minus, or you know what I'm saying. This is where I start taking away from shit. The fact that these townspeople couldn't tell the difference between a short, fat, fucking dum-dum and a 6'6" murderer is crazy. Like they had to push through the people, go, it's not him, guys, and they're still not listening.
But nobody listens in horror movies. Nobody listens.
But nobody listens in horror movies. Yeah. So like, I get that part. That was a part for me. I was like, this is
when the cop shows up, when the small town cop shows up on Halloween pulls up to 3 kids and says, a bunch of kids just got killed. Get home real quick. Instead of putting them
home.
Exactly. You know why? Because you can't write your way out of that shit. That's the bad writing shit that I fucking panic about. That's the shit I fucking hate about it.
But
you
stab are that dumb.
You stab them with a pitchfork.
We have an idea.
And then you stop.
So we have an idea.
Stop?
All these small town.
Have you learned nothing?
So all these
saw his fucking head off.
all these small town cops that have guns keep losing to Michael Myers, right?
Yeah.
We want to make a Haddonfield Police Academy video and put it online. So it's the police training.
We know
Haddonfield, Illinois.
You're our Tackleberry.
And we get. I mean, Steve Gutenberg's not busy. We could probably get it.
He was in Ballers. I saw him in Ballers.
He was good in Ballers.
I'm just saying, like, I would love.
Dude, I did not know that was him at first. I was like, "Who is that? I know that guy."
Well, you expecting Steve Gutenberg on HBO other than being on Cocoon at 3 a.m.?
Well, I wasn't expecting Steve Gutenberg. I don't know who the fuck that guy was. Like, he was puffy.
Jesus
he
Christ.
was
so
puffy.
The other thing we talked about is I liked when they trapped him. When the daughter had him chasing her, and then he gets out in the street, and she says, "Gotcha!" and the car lights come on, and the mob is there. And I like that they beat the shit out of him. Why do you stop beating the shit out of him? You take an axe, you cut off each fucking arm, you cut off each fucking leg.
They didn't know that.
Also, they need to make one more.
Same thing.
They also need to make one more movie.
The only person who knew that, who's the only person that knew that, is in the hospital bed.
Yeah, but
that bitch didn't even believe the whole time. What was she believing? The messaging it was actually great too, because it's like kind of what's happening right now with COVID and shit like this. People will believe in institutions, or they'll believe in taking matters into their own hands. And the whole movie, the mom is going, "The cops are gonna come. Let them handle it." Yeah, that goofy shit had to be written in there, because this like. They're not stupid. Dan McBride and the rest of the team they're not retards. They know the climate and what's happening right now. They know that this sort of messaging has to be in there, especially when you see a show like You on Netflix, where it has an episode where they kill an anti-vaxxer and it's supposed to be justified. It's fucking retarded.
It just, I do think part of it for me, horror movies in general, it's my own fault. Because I see them and go, well, they should have done this. But everything I say, then the movie would have been 10 minutes long and they wouldn't be able to make sequels. Because I'm looking at it going, that's not practical. Why are they like park a car over Michael Myers' body with a tire in the middle of his back and put it in park. And then you can.
Bro, you gotta watch horror movies like Black people, bro.
Well, you gotta watch that's your target audience. That's your target audience.
You gotta watch horror movies like Black people. You gotta question that shit as it's happening. I know they'll be like, "Oh, they'll be like, bitch, why would you go in the thing with?"
It's the
Yeah, as
Geico
soon as
commercial.
I
Have you seen the
saw the
Geico
movie-
commercial?
Yeah.
No, but I saw the movie in a theater with a bunch of black people. And when the black girl went to the car, it was like, y'all here in my car, and ran
I
out.
forgot my stethoscope. Fuck off.
Yeah.
No,
And
yo,
you
the whole
let
theater
your
was
girl
like,
go to
"Yeah,
the car.
bitch, don't go back."
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
I-
she came back with the gun, and they were like, "Yes," bitch. And they're like, "Bitch, who taught you to shoot?" Shit like that. Like black people are having their grievances out loud with the movie, and then if something, they'll get vindicated at the end, like, "Yes, told you to kill that bitch." Like it makes the movie better because then they go, "No, that shit was pretty good," because they handled my grievance.
You know, it'd be amazing if they shouted out like really technical stuff that they were doing wrong in the movie during the film. You know what I mean?
Really? You gonna use a dolly shot right now? That's what you're doing on the boom. I can really.
Motherfucker just broke the fourth wall.
That's a
The
bad.
safety's on the gun.
That's a bad audio match. I don't know who did this sound mixing.
I don't know. He's kind of winning me over. I'm thinking about upgrading it from a C- to a C+. I don't know.
Me too. I mean, look, I can sit back and just watch crazy shit and enjoy the killing. Look,
Time out. The
Yeah.
guy was on when Michael Myers was on one knee after they beat the shit out of him, and he stabbed that dude in the throat and
Yeah.
slit his throat with the knife.
Yeah.
You was like, it's on.
well, when
That
he
didn't
cut
make you hype.
when he cut
That
the
was
Achilles, when he
hype.
cut the guy's
I was
Achilles
like-
heel, when he cut the
That was
Achilles
good.
heel on the guy's leg.
Dude, I was like,
Yeah, but what about the fluorescent bulb? There's no fucking way a fluorescent bulb could stab through someone's neck like that. That
all
bulb
right,
would
let's
break.
try it. Let's try it. Come
All
on.
right, good. All right,
Let's
all right.
try it.
Whoever loses this Sunday, the other one gets to do it to the other one.
Did you
We'll settle
see
this the old Navy way. First one to die
how
loses.
How delicate.
Yeah.
They took his time with that shit, and then
But that
made
was-
a point to drop it so a
Yeah.
break at the end to just be like, I made it not breaking that
Listen.
bitch neck.
Listen, Carl,
Ugh.
29 Guest Street, motherfucker. All right. Yeah, I think whoever loses this Sunday has to receive it. We'll try the fluorescent bulb trick.
I know. They're both those.
We're getting
I know.
animated. I'm sorry.
I know.
The
He
problem,
just He's
the
just
problem with
piss.
the problem with Halloween for me is that I really love the franchise. and
Not enough
wanted to-
candy. Not enough candy.
I wanted,
you know what I mean?
wanted to like it more. I listen. You're talking to a guy that loves Marvel, and the first time I saw Avengers Endgame, I wasn't sure if I even liked it, and now I love it. It just sometimes I
Really?
need to think. Yeah.
I was not. That was like a C for me.
See,
And you talking
I
about a guy? This is on my leg, bro. My mom took me to get this when I was 16. Like I'm a Marvel guy.
But that was
Yeah.
when the Punisher was cool and didn't cry about shit.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
end game for me, I mean,
Captain America: Winter
The re-
Soldier still the best one.
the reason it was a C is because and not a C minus is because I laughed out loud and I felt horrible. No, I didn't really feel horrible. Who am I kidding? I don't know if it was embarrassing or what, but in the middle, I was like, oh shit. I laughed out loud when Thanos punched Captain Marvel in the mouth in the middle of that
yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm in a massive theater in Hollywood. I went to the Chinese theater.
Right.
On,
Where they do the
Hollywood
premieres,
Boulevard.
right? Yeah.
yeah. And I saw Endgame there in the fucking IMAX shit. Fucking Thanos punched that bitch in the face. And I was like, ha! The whole, like, loud as fuck. I was like, oh shit, nobody
Well,
else
you're just
laughed.
Team
I was like,
Thanos
that's
because you're a
not
big
funny.
guy. You just sticking
I was
with your
Team
people.
Thanos because he was right in Infinity War.
He was right, actually.
If you watch that movie from the perspective of he's the good guy, you're
Yeah.
like, man. That's
Right.
why, like, Sokovia Accords, you're like, yes, these people are a menace. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you agree Captain America: Winter Soldier is the best Marvel movie?
Winter Soldier?
Yep, Captain America 2. Here's why: you don't
And we
have
can't
to
include Blade?
I'm
talking
saying
about
just
in the
I'm
MCU,
saying
in the
MCU.
MCU?
Yeah, and here's why: because you don't have
Probably.
to know
Probably.
anything else. You can just watch that. You could put that movie on for your cousin who's never seen
Can
it.
we talk about how Captain America, the first Avenger, is the worst movie in this
It's
universe?
not the worst, but it's not good. It's not the worst. though.
You can't
It's
let
so
you can't
bad.
let you can't let special effects puppet guys direct your fucking
There's-
feature films.
There's worse.
What was that movie?
Joe Johnson.
If they started with Winter Soldier, Like you literally don't have to see the shit about Red Skull, except for the fact that the whole Infinity Stone shit and Red Skull comes back. You don't even have to know that that's Red Skull. That's why they even shot it like that. They're like, hey, what if we just made him like the Grim Reaper?
The Stonekeeper. The Stonekeeper.
You don't even need to know that was Red Skull.
It is not one of the better movies, but it is not the worst.
What's the worst? Thor 2?
Thor Dark World, probably. Yeah. I mean, that's up there. Listen, I do a power rankings every time a new one comes out, and everyone tells me that I'm wrong about everything.
Fuck them. What is it? What's your? You got number one. What's your top 3?
Hold on, I'll get the whole list for you. I know off the top of my head though. I know Winter Soldier's number 1.
I know that Doctor Strange movie is gonna suck the cocks.
Doctor Strange. I hope Doctor Strange 2 is good. Doctor Strange 1 is near the bottom of my list. Yeah. I like the Doctor Strange character. I don't like that movie. I understand.
So I'm saying Doctor Strange in Spider-Man, that shit's gonna be cool.
And I think Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to be good.
He only works in ensembles.
I'm looking forward.
I don't
but that's going to be an ensemble. But Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to be an ensemble. Spider-Man's going to be in it.
Which is
Wanda Maximoff is going to be in it. I also am excited because they said it's going to be a horror movie. I'm excited.
Are they going to put Bernthal as Frank Castle and some shit? Introduce Daredevil some way
Charlie
into the
Cox
Spider-Man thing, or is
Charlie
all the
Cox,
Spider-Man shit going to be the happy universe?
No.
Or is he never going to get into the grimy shit where he like fights Kingpin and shit? Like when does Spider-Man get dark? When can Spider-Man cross into rated R shit?
Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock is rumored to be Peter Parker's lawyer in No Way Home.
Charlie Cox canceled an event that he was at because he had reshoots for Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man's lawyer in Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, whether or not Spider-Man knows that he's Daredevil, different. Couldn't tell you.
Nobody knows he's Daredevil at that point.
I mean, other than Foggy and Karen, and Kingpin.
Are they going to reprise the role of D'Onofrio as Kingpin?
He wants to. He is talking.
So Carl,
is that too dark for the MCU? Like, here's the thing. If they're going to keep going down this route in these different phases, right? Loki was kind of dark, right? Loki was. Sorry, I got a call that came in. It was crazy. Loki was kind of dark in that regard of where they can, and you could see with why can't I think? WandaVision. Yeah. WandaVision was kind of dark in that. This new phase of that. They're doing it's all the mental shit. It's all psychological. It's the Doctor Stranges. It's all the magic.
I'm a little worried about where the MCU is going. I'm a little.
So worried. I'm saying, is phase 3? Can they get into that dark shit? Because I'm telling you right now, the Batman is going to be phenomenal.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
we both and I.
The Batman is going to be phenomenal. And when DC says fine, we'll go the dark route for everything. We'll do this. It'll be the time that Marvel will go, fuck, man. Why do we cancel all that shit on Netflix? All our rated R shit. All those fans are watching all the DC shit.
I love the Netflix stuff. Other than I didn't love Luke Cage. I like Luke Cage. Didn't love it.
Trash.
And
season 1 is okay.
The Defenders was
garbage.
The
fucking Iron Fist was
is
trash.
Terrible. Fuck Iron Fist. Fuck Danny Rand. I'm almost there. I'm like literally scrolling through my Facebook feed to find the last time I did my fucking Marvel list because I never save a picture of it when I do it. I've been doing, and I went.
Who do you hate? Who do you hate more? The Jets or let's say, I feel like you're really passionate about like directors of Marvel films or something. Would you say that you would hate a certain movie that they made poorly that ruined the comic for you more than you hate a sports franchise? Like, do you hate the Jets more than you hate somebody who ruined your favorite?
Zack Snyder.
You don't like Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Zack Snyder sucks.
Wow.
I loved Nolan's trilogy. I think the Batman looks amazing. I loved the first 2 with Keaton. Batman is my favorite superhero. I haven't seen a good one since Christian Bale. Ben Affleck was okay as Batman. I fucking hated him as Bruce Wayne. The only thing I'm concerned,
Bruce Wayne.
The only thing I'm concerned about.
He's not a good Ben Affleck.
Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about at all. I'm not saying he's not going to be good. I'm concerned about Pattinson's Bruce Wayne. I think
You don't
his
have to
Batman looks
You don't have
the
to
whole
be.
movie looks
He's
great.
already a great. He's
I
already a
can't
great
fucking
actor.
wait. I can't wait for the Riddler. The
He's
Riddler looks,
already a great actor.
it looks like they took the Joker and said, let's make it fucking 5 times darker, and that's the Riddler. It looks like a combination of the Joker and Jigsaw from Saw. I fucking can't wait.
Isn't he wearing a suit or something, like a gas mask or some shit?
Yes.
When he posts the video online of him killing someone, yeah.
I'll just say about Pattinson, and this is why people say about like Christian Bale and stuff like that versus Michael Keaton. I think Christian Bale is the best Batman because he was the best Bruce Wayne.
Agreed.
Because he's the best actor so far.
And
that played.
It's also why I think John Bernthal was the best Punisher, because he was the best Frank Castle.
But that's
because
like
I think
being
anybody, because Ray Stevenson's Punisher in Warzone is a great Punisher. Like anybody can be.
But Bernthal was perfect.
To be Frank Castle is something different. So
Yeah.
I liked Ben Affleck's 6'4" in a suit.
Correct.
I thought as Batman, that motherfucker's the shit.
Yep.
As Bruce Wayne, he was trash. Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne, you'd be like, damn, he's dark. He's also like witty, but is he being funny? I can't tell. He's Bruce Wayne. He's a little dark. He's like Michael Keaton. It was a little too stagey or something as Bruce Wayne. He's a good Batman though. It was cool.
Right.
He made it cool. Pattinson is young Batman who's pissed off and mad at the world. I don't
Found
think
it finally.
If you take what Pattinson's Batman is supposed to be, Pattinson's Batman is like, that's where he kills people. It's where he makes the rule, where he's like, all right, I'm not going to kill people. We always wonder why Batman had this rule of I'm not going to kill people. It's because he killed some people before.
Yeah. So
That's the only reason.
I have a Marvel question for you, and I won't tell you where Tom and I land on this, but we are very split. Iron Man 3.
Garbage.
Yes, I win, you lose. Fuck you, Tom. Iron Man 3 is the lowest. It's the lowest one on my list. The lowest one on my list is Iron Man 3.
And then Thor.
You can't see it. Actually, I put Incredible Hulk 2 because technically that is included. Then
What's Incredible Hulk 2?
No, I put that also. I'm saying the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. That is technically Mark Ruffalo. That movie is part of the MCU.
No.
Yes, because Thunderbolt Ross is still with us, and we just saw Abomination with Wong in Shang-Chi. That movie is technically part of the MCU, the one with Edward Norton. So they recast Ruffalo.
I didn't see Shang-Chi.
It's good, not great. I didn't love it. But I'll give you my bottom 5. Iron Man 3, Incredible Hulk, Thor Dark World, Doctor Strange, and Black Panther. I like the Black Panther character. I did not like the movie. I love him in Avengers. I love him in Infinity War. I did not like that movie.
I liked him in Civil War.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything else, he's great. Everything else, he's fantastic.
Some characters only work in an ensemble, and that's it.
Let's be honest, why you didn't like Black Panther.
Sure.
I say a lot of the shit out loud. I tweet about the shit, so I don't really care. I hated the overt shit that was in Black Panther. About like
I don't want political agendas in anything that's entertainment.
I hated that shit. So whenever the white shield agent spoke and there was like, shut up, colonizer. I saw that in the movie theater and everybody laughed and cheered and shit. I was like, imagine if we saw that and they said that to the black character. It was like, shut up, slave.
I got a question, and nobody ever mentions this. So Wakanda's this great place that has this unlimited technology, yet everyone around them in their country is fucking starving to death.
Good neighbors.
That was the point of Black Panther when he was like, fine, we'll let you guys in on it.
This was not what I
healing
expected.
for the world.
Maybe
so that's your superhero. You're only going to stop people that threaten your kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was very selfish.
Who should be Wolverine?
Ooh.
Who should be Wolverine? Like replacing?
They're gonna reboot it. It's gonna be part of the MCU. No one else has. Wolverine hasn't existed.
They need to cast exactly like they casted Thor. This should be a nobody.
Jared Kiso. Kiso.
Do you watch Letterkenny on Hulu? Oh, you'd fucking love it, Carl.
Watch Letterkenny. Watch episode 1. Watch the first 5 minutes of episode 1 and tell me you don't like it. It's 28-minute episodes.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
It's a
small
Rated R.
Canadian.
It's like Always Sunny-ish.
It's Always Sunny in Canada. It's like a combination of always. What was the? I made a thing before about this, Tom. I said it's Always Sunny and something else combined, but in Canada. What the fuck was it? It wasn't The Office.
Schitt's Creek or something.
It's
No.
similar to that a little. Like it's very funny.
It's vulgar though, yeah.
Very
yeah.
vulgar. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Very. But Jared Kiso, the guy that plays Wayne, the main character, his thing in the show, he was
a hockey player in real
he's
life.
a hockey player, and he's the toughest guy in that town, and he loves to fight, and he would be perfect for Wolverine.
Was he actually a hockey player? Like,
Yes.
was he-
Yeah. You got to see his impersonation of Don Cherry. Oh my God.
He played Don Cherry in a Canadian movie up there. It's so fucking good.
It's a fucking riot. You'd
So good.
definitely like it.
So how big is he? He's like 6'4".
He's a big dude. I think he's probably 6'2". Kiso, is he 6'2"?
That's something they didn't show with Wolverine before. See, the Wolverine that Hugh Jackman was fit, right? Like he was cut,
Yeah.
he was in shape, and he looked the part, and it made his career.
A lot of people
You know?
keep saying Henry Cavill, the guy that was Superman, but I don't think he
No.
should be Wolverine.
No.
I agree.
It should be somebody, and I hate throwing his name out there, but somebody who's fucking insane, like somebody who could play that, like a Bernthal or something.
Go
Like
find
somebody who's
go find a CrossFitter who's a no-name, who's shredded and huge, and get him acting lessons
And will work for $65.
Give me a new Chris Hemsworth.
No.
Chris Hemsworth is
Chris
perfect.
Hemsworth though wasn't an actor though.
Yes.
You need somebody who is fucking shredded like that, who like is an actor. You need to cast a nobody that'll make their career. Like, that's Thor.
Who was the guy in
that's
Snyder?
Wolverine.
Who was the guy in Snyder Cut that played Zeus? That guy's fucking shredded to all hell. I have no idea if he can act at all. He had no lines in the movie, but I mean, he's fucking ripped.
Who plays a? But Hugh Jackman was a nobody when they casted him.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean,
He
he
was
had done
in
Swordfish, right? Yeah, he done Swordfish with Travolta.
No, that came out after X-Men.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Yeah. He was not in a movie before that. He was a stage guy.
Yeah, you saw him doing Oklahoma.
Did you find
Yeah, they saw him
Kiso's
doing
height?
Oklahoma or some shit like that.
Hey Siri, how tall is Jared Kiso? He's only 5'10".
See? Yeah, now
But
you can do the
Wolverine-
Hugh Jackman shit. So
Wolverine
Hugh
is
Jackman's
short.
that. Yeah, he's like 5'9". That's what I'm saying. Dudes that are
Everyone
like
in
too
that
tall. They're
everyone on
long.
everyone on Letterkenny must be fucking 5'6", because he looks. I mean, granted, I know they make Tom Cruise look like a normal height, but like he looks like he's 6'2", 6'3" on Letterkenny. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's so. Tom Hardy,
Angles.
5'8", right? I thought Bane
Tom-
was 6'5".
Yep.
Tom loves Tom Hardy.
So if that guy's 5'10", he's obviously stockier. They'll give him that fucking nutritionist some roids like they did for fucking Kamel Namjani or whatever the fuck.
And he's a big dude too. He's already in shape. He's not
He's a
starting
cunt.
it.
I was talking about Kamel.
Yeah, I know.
Don't bring it up.
Good
He's
fucking
very
guy.
uncomfortable when people talk about his muscles. He's very
So
uncomfortable.
Carl, how old are you?
I'm 34.
All right, so you're just barely younger than me. So of the movies coming out, obviously Eternals and Spider-Man and all that. Top Gun 2, Ghostbusters. What movie are you most excited to see?
Out of all those, I'm not gonna lie, dude. That Ghostbusters movie looks tight. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That Ghostbusters movie looks tight, and I like
Ghostbusters is
that
my
they
favorite.
did it.
Yeah.
I like that they, instead of doing that fucking bullshit that they did with the women, where they just fucking filled the roles and like did that shit, they're literally doing this new generation shit where it's like, let these kids explore some shit. Oh, the kid's fucking grandfather or uncle was Egon or something. I like how they're letting them find the shit, so you can like build upon these characters.
And
I like the organic part of letting the story live and breathe if you're going to do that with a franchise.
And I like
So
that
I saw-
it's tied to the first. I like that it's tied to the original. And like you said, it's paving the way for a future if they want to do more, but it's not just like reboot.
Because the only thing you could do with the last one was make the one film.
I'm
You
so
can't
fucking
be like,
tired of
let's have a.
I'm so tired of fucking reboots. Write your own original fucking movie and do something good. Why
Right,
is
there's
it
not going to be an Ocean's 9.
when
right?
When they made Lethal Weapon into a TV show, I was done. That was the final straw for me. Too fucking much. You leave Riggs and Murtaugh alone. You're not fucking putting that on Fox.
They made Lethal Weapon into a show, and they made fucking Rush Hour into a show. They made Rush Hour into a fucking show. No Chris Tucker. No.
Listen, if they made Lethal Weapon into a series on HBO or on Netflix, sure, I'm willing to listen.
But Fox?
25-minute episodes on Fox about Riggs and Murtaugh? Fuck you.
Riggs.
Go spit, Riggs.
I always wanted to have like a fucking Italian style restaurant, but there was like movie themed.
Yeah.
And it was just like all the dishes would be named after movies and characters and stuff. And I was gonna have Murtaugh. I was gonna have Riggs and Murtaugh meatballs. And it was just these are high thoughts. I always wanted to listen, I always want to have like, you guys don't eat rigatoni?
Yeah,
Fine.
Yeah,
That's
it'd
fine.
be Riggsatoni.
Yeah.
Riggsatoni and Murtaugh.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Tom, so what are your
First
best?
of all, I'm excited about.
I was just going to ask for impersonations.
Hold on, excuse me. First of all, I'm excited about Ghostbusters for one, because like me, not afraid of ghosts. The other thing, and this is true, believe me, and I've heard this from many people, not just a few, is that Spider-Man is going to have multiple Spider-Mans in it, which is cool. And I'm a very big fan of Dr. Octopussy. Very great guy. A lot of arms, a lot of metal peepees that come out. I'm a very big fan of that.
Yeah.
Mr.
President, what have you been doing with your free time? Have you been to Florida a lot? Have you been to Florida a lot?
I've been
Where's Jilly?
Let me rephrase. Do you know what day it is?
True international pressure.
Okay.
And get it together. And that's come on, man.
Okay.
You know the thing.
Here's the deal.
I mean, you got Rob, and then you got Tom, and then this guy goes to this guy, and then it switches around, and then boom, and they're back to talking about football.
Keep them going. Give me more.
Well, you already know there's one voice in particular that, well, you know very well. I believe he did it for us, Uncle Jay. 65 or something like that years ago. How is Uncle Jay?
Uncle Jay's
still getting his dick hard.
Tom can do some impersonations.
It's gotta be in the 70s now. What do you got, Tom?
Hello, yes. Welcome to the Two Critical Podcast. It's great to see you, Joe.
Reagan.
Hello, it is? Hello, Nancy? Come on in. I did a boom boom in my pants again. Hello? Yes, do me a favor. Have Theo LaGuardia swing around the limousine and bring in the boys from LSU. I need to run a buck sweep. Hello? What's this button do?
I love the guy. The problem with Reagan, and this is true, and not a lot of people know this, is that Reagan was a pussy. Really, he was. I mean, he's an actor. I mean, come on. I work with actors all the time on camera. They're pussies. Believe me. Not all of them. Some of them. I know The Rock very well. Great guy. He likes to be called DJ. Dwayne Johnson. That's his name. And that's true. He likes to be called DJ. Well, he doesn't hang out with them. He doesn't hang out with that guy. That's true. That's true. If you look at the past couple of years,
here's the deal.
I don't think The Rock would hang out with anybody on that side.
I don't think that he'd hang out with them, and I don't think he'd want to be seen with them. And that's
You know what's crazy though? This is what's crazy. So many guys do so many things so well, so big, like Shaq. Shaq's so big. Shaq was so big. When Shaq came into the league, Shaq was so big. He came into the league. I said, "What are this guy doing?" They got this guy. I said, "What the guy doing?" They got the guy shooting the ball. He jumped. He big. Who the hell gonna cover this? He was skinning down. He wasn't so.
Chuck, how's your golf game?
What's going on? Hold on. Chuck, we're talking about some crazy shit. We're talking about this. Hold on. What the fuck is Chuck talking about? Chuck, how many rings I got? How many rings I got, Chuck? See, that's all he ever want to talk about. Rings. I'm still NBA top 50. That's all he want to talk about. Rings. They're going to be 50 players come, then another 50 players come, then another 50 players come. Guess who's still going to be NBA top 50? Chuck.
Right. Yeah.
Sir Charles. You know what's going on? This was crazy. Skip.
I fucking hate Shannon Sharp. I fucking hate him.
Well, look here. I hate you too, Jack. I hate you too.
Bull jive. It's bull jive. Yeah. Go James. Go James. Yeah. Go James. Yeah. Go ahead, tell him. You want to bet some do on it? You want to bet do?
Listen, hey, you don't got to like me, Jack. You ain't got to like me.
I got $35 million in my bank account. I got no problem. Skip.
Hold on, Skip. The Hall of Fame like
me. Yeah. Oh, go James. You gonna get him. You see.
All the people that call me Uncle Shay, they like me. Yeah. You seen it? Yeah. Skip Bayless. Out here tripping at 6:30 in the morning, Skip Bayless. You want to bet some do on it?
I'll bet some do.
Answer me right now, Skip Bayless.
Yeah,
Skip.
You want to bet do? I'll bet do. Dak Prescott is going to win 15 Super Bowls. I'll bet it right now.
Scott, answer me this right now, Skip Bayless. Are the Dallas Cowboys gonna win the Super Bowl? Now we know Dak Prescott, the quarterback, they not know Skip Bayless. No,
dude, that's good. Dude, that is good.
No, they not. Skip.
This fucking guy, that's really strong. I fucking hate Shannon Sharp. I can't stand him.
Well, listen. I know both of you guys are from the New England area, Boston, and that's good. That's fine. And I just want to say, I also love Tom Brady. I mean, he is one of. I swear to God.
No. Fucking laugh.
Yeah, because he is so. I even had a song, Triple B. Maybe you heard of it. Yeah. So, whatever you guys want to do after that.
Yes, sir. It was a good day for the Patriots. Sweet Jesus, it must be my birthday. Jesse, smell my fingers.
Yeah. Has anyone else realized that guy's a child molester? Anyone?
You boys like popsicles? I got a whole fridge full of popsicles in the basement.
Poor guy.
Jesus Christ. I wish I could do the impersonations like you.
Wow. Oh, Carl, so good, man.
Strong to quite strong.
Wow.
So, Carl, let me ask you some questions about acting because I'm interested. So, when you get involved with doing like the football stuff for commercials, do you just keep getting callbacks or stuff like that? Like once you get on somebody's radar for that, the word must be out for.
Yeah, it's basically like a network that I've built over the years, like through coordinators, casting agents, shit
okay.
Like that. Like,
okay.
They booked me on something. I was just, hey, keep me in mind or some shit. And,
okay.
I only recently signed to an agent, a commercial agent recently.
Okay.
That's for like sports stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I literally signed with them like 2 weeks ago. So,
oh, congratulations.
That's awesome.
They specialize in like sports stuff and repping athletes and stuff like that for commercial and TV and stuff. But I've already like without an agent, I've done football stunt work and all this like, sport commercial shit, anyway. So like they can put my name out there and get me more fucking gigs. Like, yeah, I want
right.
Yeah.
But I imagine there are casting companies that are finding large guys.
No.
There are no casting companies that specifically look for large guys.
No. There's agencies that some specialize in, and I mean, I basically got signed because I was like, listen, I'm a real actor. I'm 6'8", and I've been doing this for 8 years.
Right.
Like, how do I not know it? She's like, how do I not know you?
You should have been in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I want to be in that fucking prequel shit.
Can
The
you
House of
imagine
the
it?
Dragon.
Can you
The
imagine
dragon.
if you played a friggin' early descendant, or not descendant, but an ancestor of the mountain or something? Whew.
Absolutely. Plus, I can do so many English accents. It's quite remarkable. So,
I
really
love
anyone.
how
I
he
could,
takes the
I
hat
could play.
off.
I could be like someone who's very proper and posh, or I can, be like a big bloke who can. What are you doing here? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Something like that. Fuck you.
Isn't it?
He's the guy like when you knock on the castle door and the fucking
Fuck
thing
you,
slides open.
Oi, what do you want?
That's the face.
I wanted to speak to the king,
Is
sir.
this? I'm sorry. Is this the Rabinowitz
King ain't
castle?
here.
Is this the?
Fucking go somewhere else, isn't it? Do you know what the word nemesis means?
That's Rob's favorite.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Ace greedy, ace a pig.
Pull your tongue out of my asshole, Gary. You're not a
Pull
dog,
your
are you,
tongue out
Gary?
my ass, Gary.
Although
No
you do
thanks,
have all the
Turkish.
characteristics of a dog, all except loyalty. Feed them to the pigs, Harold. Charlie,
No
what's
thanks,
happening with those
Turkish.
sausages?
2 minutes, Turkish.
Charlie, what's happening with
It
those
was-
sausages? 5 minutes, Turkish. It was 2 minutes,
Oh.
5 minutes ago.
It was 2 minutes, 5
All right.
minutes ago.
I do it for the caravan. Dear ladies, boy, how to say it? Now I recommend you get the fuck out of here. We still get like scary. You take one.
It was us who won the caravan.
Nah, it's not for me. It's for me, ma. His
It's
ma. Kind of partial
Oh.
periwinkle blue.
The big fucker in there.
There'll be no
Oh,
murdering done
man.
around here, and I don't mind telling you.
What the fucking pike he was doing was laying money on his own fights. Didn't know behind Brick Top's back.
It's too
Oi.
tight. Too tight. You could park a
You can
fucking
land a
jumbo
bloody
jet in
jumbo
there,
jet,
Tyrone. You stop that dog dribbling on my seats. It's a stolen
Hey.
car, Tyrone. Well, when I'm driving it, it's my car. So stop that dog dribbling on my seats.
Anything to declare, Rob?
It's directly
Don't go to
behind you,
fucking
Tyrone.
London. Bad tea, worse weather, Mary fucking Poppins, London. Grab your toothbrush. We're going to London. Avi, sit down and shut up, you big bald fuck.
Avi,
We've got beaches.
we got
Who the
beaches.
fuck
Yeah, who
wants
the
to
fuck
see 'em?
wants to see him? I say that all the time, even in LA.
I say-
we got a beach in Long Beach. I go, who the fuck,
Who the
wants,
fuck
to
wants
see
to see him? I probably quote snatch to him like every other day. Every other day.
And the whole
man.
thing.
That's
I
right.
get the whole
Oi.
thing. Oh shit!
And you know what happens when they make those bets? They give him the fucking chop dog, and I'm not talking about his fucking foreskin.
Tyrone, who the fuck is that? It's the man with 4 fingers. Isn't it?
Jesus
Ty-
fucking Christ. Why do they
It's
call him
directly-
Boris the Bullet Dodger? Because he
'Cause he dodges bullets, Avi.
bullets, Avi.
He's directly behind you, Tyrone. That's what happens when you put
We go in
when things
reverse.
come reverse.
It was a
Things
funny
come from
angle.
behind you. It was at a funny angle. It's directly behind you, Tyrone.
He's a
That's what
getaway.
happens when you go in reverse. Things come from behind.
He's a getaway driver. Look at the fucking size of him. What can he get away from?
Don't worry about Tyrone. He can move when he has to. Can't you, Tyrone?
Of course I can.
All right, I got to take my dog for a piss.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit,
we
I
gotta,
think.
we
shit.
gotta wrap this up.
Carl,
was
this was
awesome.
fucking fun, man. Holy
Well,
shit!
Man.
I hope you get
I
out
didn't know I
there.
can have all you guys on the screen at the same time.
Yeah.
It kept switching back and forth from when you guys would talk.
Oh, really?
I just didn't know I could just like swipe my screen.
Yep.
And it would just be another way.
It's the gallery
and
view.
now both of you here. Hey,
Hi.
listen, hey, what's going on?
Would you eat the
Uh,
moon if it were made of ribs?
I'll tell you what though. Here's another Schnellyism. Schnellberger
Oh, God.
kicked me off of the team for going to an accounting review on a Saturday. Now I was had transferred in because of NCAA transfer rules. I couldn't play, so I couldn't travel with the team anyways. So he was mad that I went to school instead of practice on a Saturday. So I
Shame on
told them
you.
ahead of time. I told my position coach, I said, I have an accounting review for my accounting class. I have to be there type shit. It's at fucking 8 in the morning. It was like, yeah, practice that day. I was like, I don't care. I'll come after, like, whatever. He sent a grad assistant on a golf cart across campus to my accounting review to pull me out of it, to come to practice, to ask me why I wasn't in pads. I was like, Coach, you just sent a guy to go get me. Like, you know where I was. But he was just wanting to know, like, why I wasn't. He goes, look here, I got a practice to run. So either go put on your stuff or go back to class. I was like, all right. So I made the dude drive me back to the accounting review. After I finished, I came over, practice was over. I went up to his office and I said, hey, sorry about before, Coach. Like, it was miscommunication or something. Like, I don't know what happened, but like, I could have swore, you know, Coach Williams told you. He goes, the hell are you still doing here? I was like, what? He's like, I thought I told you were off my team. I was like, I don't think you said that at all. I think you said, like, put on your stuff or go back to class. And I said, well, you made a choice then, didn't you, son? I was like, what?
Jesus.
So I was pissed. I called my dad and shit. I was like beside myself. I didn't know what to do. My dad came up to school like the next day and met with Schnellenberger, sat in his office. It was fine. I was reinstated to the team. Everything was cool. But he told my dad that the reason was, like, whatever he says goes. And at the time, he felt that I was like debating him or like not wanting to do exactly what he said. So he couldn't have that. And he wanted me going. He said, and this is what he told my dad. And this is what made me think of it. He goes, if I tell them that the moon is made of blue cheese, well, damn it, that's what it's made out of. If you want to go take a trip later and find out maybe it's made of something else, maybe that's a different story.
What the fuck? The guy should have wrote Chinese fortune cookies for a You honestly,
Hey, bro.
you should talk to more people. You should talk to more people that knew him, and you could put a fucking coffee table book together.
Before he died, I wanted to do a roast of him because he's not yet in the College Football Hall of Fame, and he should be. And I wanted to do like a roast and then just have all the guys come out. Vinny Testaverde, Jim Kelly, everybody that ever, like Mark Trestman, anybody that was, and just and have a roast and roast him with all the,
and they probably all do the fucking voice too, right?
And I wanted to like have ESPN do it and put it on just so he'll be in the, and then he passed away like a couple months ago.
You should shoot your own and put it on YouTube, dude.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yep. Get some fucking hits on that page. No, it's a tribute. You knew the guy.
In memoriam. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Poor guy.
All right, boys.
All right, Carl. Thanks so much, buddy. This was a lot of fun. We appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah. We'll talk to you again.
All right, man.
Thanks.
All right,
I just gotta let's record the wrap up here. Sorry about that.
He can do some impersonations, boy.
That was terrific. That was like watching dueling mental patients back and forth. That was wonderful. God, man, good for you. You can go toe to toe with the best of them.
I don't think so.
What are you talking about? You're doing literal lines from the movie back and forth.
I don't think I do it as well as he does.
I think you did it just as well.
I'm not a talker.
Not a talker. That's it. That's it. It ends there, begins here. And I think what Rob's trying to say is that
thanks for listening to the Too Critical podcast.
That's right. Our guest was Carl Spitale, great guy. Please check him out on his Instagram pages. He has a YouTube page as well. Just Google his name, or it's at Carl Spitale, or it's I'm sorry, I think it's
we'll put it on here.
It's at Big Spit, I believe,
on Instagram.
It's yeah.
Yep. At
Big Spit. At Big Spit on Instagram. He's a stand-up. He's an actor. He's a real cool guy. Give it a look. And thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to the Too Critical Podcast. Episode 33 is in the books. We will see you soon. Bye.
See you, buddy.
We sincerely hope you enjoyed the program. Please check us out where all podcasts are sold, and check out our YouTube channel as well. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support. If you don't like the show, go fuck yourself.
to do.